Hello, everyone. Let's kick off this practice by laying down in Savasana, feet as wide as the mat, arms on your side, palms up. Normal breathing here, just checking in with your body. And then begin your breath practice, taking deep inhales and slow exhales. Doing your very best to relax into the ground and just check in the body and see where you are and how you feel. Bring your right knee to your chest, hug it in, and then let the right knee fall to the left and gaze goes to the right. Supine twist. A few breaths here, taking a deep inhale and a slow exhale. And then another deep inhale and a slow exhale. Deep inhale, slow exhale. Then bring that right knee back to center. Release the right foot to meet the left. And this time left knee hugs in to the chest. Left knee falls to the right. Gaze goes to the left. Keeping your shoulder blades on the mat. Supine twist again here. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Take another deep breath in and then a slow breath out. Last one like this. Deep breath in, then a slow breath out. Bring that left knee back to the chest. Drop the left foot to meet the right. We're going to hug both knees into the chest. Reach for your big toes, arms inside the knees, and then come to happy baby. Legs come to a 90 degree with the knee, if that's comfortable. And then again, keep rocking side to side, massaging the low spine. Breathe here through this stretch. This is definitely not one of my favorites. Go ahead and release your feet, hug your knees to your chest. And from here, we're going to rock forward and back and find our way to seated. From seated, find your way to tabletop. And from here, we're going to do some cat-cows, inhaling to cow and exhaling to cat. Inhale, cow pose, arch the back. Exhale, squeeze the abs in, cat. Last one, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. We're going to do a few rotations for our wrists. Go ahead and move your body in a clockwise direction. 3 breaths right here. 3 rotations. And then we're going to go anti-clockwise. 3 times, 3 breaths. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back. The first downward facing dog of the day. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hips width apart, gaze towards the knee. Walk the downward dog out. Keep walking out this downward facing dog. Then come to stillness, reaching your heels towards the mat. Breathing through your downward facing dog. Deep inhale, slow exhales. Then when you're ready, on an inhale, lower your knees back down to the mat. We're going to step that right foot forward and come into a low lunge. You can use your hands to square your hips. This is your first lunge, so maybe you won't go as deep into that lunge as you think. Deep inhale here, and a slow exhale. Step that right foot back, left foot comes forward. You're going to do the same thing, lunge forward. And you can use your hands placed right on your hip bones behind you. When you're ready, come on out of it. Step that left foot back. Back in tabletop. Tuck your feet under. Lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Hands shoulder width. Feet hips width apart. Gaze towards the knees. Strong through the shoulders. Strong through the triceps. On an inhale, slowly walk to the top of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, hands to shin, torso parallel to the ground. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, roots to rise. Exhale, arms to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to do some half salutations. Right hand, left elbow, left hand, right elbow. Rock side to side. Rock side to side for ragdoll. Straighten the legs. And then lengthen the spine. Enjoy this forward fold. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. And on an inhale, hands to shin, torso parallel to the ground. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Last one like this. Exhale, fold forward. Again, right hand, left elbow, left hand, right elbow. Back in that ragdoll. Keeping a slight bend in the knees. Bringing your chest closer to your thighs. And then just to deepen that forward fold, clasp your hands behind your ankles and bring your nose to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. We are going to begin our side plank flow. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to shin, torso parallel to the ground. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step it back to tabletop. Onto your hands and knees. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat, keeping the elbows hugged in. Inhale, lift your cobra. Exhale, come back to tabletop, through to downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. A deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the mat. We meet at tabletop, and the right foot comes out to the right. Left foot in line with the right knee. Arms come to a T, side plank with a dropped knee. You're going to take a deep breath in here and a slow breath out. Take another deep breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale here and exhale. Bring it up. Warrior two arms. Gaze towards the middle finger. Then flip the palm and come to a side body stretch. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Gaze can be up or down. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. And bring it back to center, onto your hands and knees. Then we're going to lift those knees up and come to a plank and hold. Hold this plank for 10, 9, 8, keep breathing, 7, 6, 5, 4, breathe through the burn, 3, 2, awesome job, 1. Go ahead and lower your knees down to the mat. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So left foot comes out to the left, right foot in line with the left knee. Arms come to a T, gaze follows your right hand this time. Assisted side plank. Take a deep breath in here and a slow breath out. And when you're ready, come to that warrior two arms. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then flip your palm and come to a side body stretch, reversing that warrior. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. One last deep breath in and a slow breath out. Then you bring it back to center, back to tabletop. Then from tabletop, set up for your plank and hold for 10, 9, keep breathing, 8, watch your gaze fall right in front of you, 7, 6, strong through the triceps, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees down and come to child's pose. We're going to rest a little bit right here. Keep your breath practice going, deep inhales and slow exhales. Then when you're ready, we're going to repeat the same thing. Set up for a side plank. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Bring it up, warrior two. Deep inhale, slow exhale. Flip the palm, reverse it. Deep inhale here, slow exhale here. And we come back to center and to plank. This time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower your knees. Great job. Left foot comes out to the left. Right foot in line with left knee. Arms come up. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out, side plank. Sit it up. Warrior two arms. Inhale and exhale. Then flip the palm and reverse it, side body stretch. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Then bring it back to center. We're going to come to that plank one last time. for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower your knees down. We're going to come to child's pose. Keep your breath practice. Deep inhales here, slow exhales. Reach your fingertips forward. Sit in those hips. Then when you're ready, come on out of it. All right, come back to tabletop. This time we're going to set up for full expression of side plank. You can have your feet stagger. That means one in front of the other. Arms come to a T. Then you're going to bring it back to a plank. Hold for just a breath. And then switch to the other side. There I'm really demonstrating stacked leg. You can have your hand on your hip or arm up to a T. Strong through the abs. Bring it back to center for a breath. Then lower your knees down. Come to child's pose and rest. Breath practice, deep inhales and slow exhales as you move, as you rest, reaching your fingertips forward. Kicking off our balancing poses, stand at the top of your mat, arms open, cactus arms. Then you are going to cross the right arm under the left, eagle arms. And then you're going to cross the left leg over the right, eagle legs. Then open it up. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time, left arm goes under right, and then right leg goes over left leg. So you don't have to wind your legs all the way through, because that might be a little bit uncomfortable or challenging. Same thing with the arms, you don't have to wind them all the way through. You can just have basically sitting with your legs crossed and with the outside of your palms touching. Come on back up to standing, open it up, hands to heart center. We're going to move on to tree pose. You're going to set that right foot on the inner thigh. Hands to prayer and take a few deep breaths here. Make sure your foot is on the thigh or on the calf, not on the knee. Standing as tall and as straight as possible. Maybe looking at one object in front of you to help you find balance. On an exhale, release and shake it off. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. This time, left foot comes onto right thigh. Hands in prayer. Find your balance. And I feel like one side is always easier than the other, so don't be too hard on yourself. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, shake it off. Gonna inhale, reach up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, torso parallel to the ground. Exhale, fold forward, plant your hands down, step it back to a plank. Drop the knees. Shift forward and down, chaturanga all the way down to the ground. Arms on your side, lift your back. Cobra, shoulders back and down. Exhale, shift your hips back. Then we're going to begin our cool down. Go ahead and bring your feet together, knees apart, creating a diamond with your legs. You can take a deep breath in, sit up tall. Then on an exhale, fold over your diamond. Fold with a straight spine as much as possible. And then when you're ready, go ahead and relax your spine, relax your neck. Just allow your hips to open here. We're going to take a few breaths here. Deep inhales, lengthening the spine. Slow exhales, relaxing through those hips. When you're ready, come back up to seated. Gonna come into a straddle as wide as you can go without being uncomfortable. So just the most comfortable you can go. So we're gonna do a few stretches right here. We're gonna do a side body stretch. So go ahead and put your right forearm down and reach your left arm over. You might not be able to put your whole forearm down. You might just be able to put your hand down and stretch your side body. You can look down, you can look up, whatever's comfortable. Find your way back to center. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And again, like I said before, one side is always going to feel more comfortable than the other. So maybe on the other side, you can bring the whole forearm down. Look up or look down, whatever's comfortable. Then bring it back to center, sit up. And this time you're going to reach forward. Again, try to reach your forearms down. That might not be possible. It might just be your hands on the mat, which is perfectly fine. And take a deep breath in, a slow breath out. You can choose to point your toes or flex your feet, whatever you feel works best for you, just as long as your legs are engaged. Come back to seated. We're going to do a half straddle this time. So bend one foot in, the other leg stays out. Then we're going to do a side body stretch, this time reaching the right hand towards the right foot. Left arm goes over. You can look up, you can look down. Then we're going to come back to center, reach forward, take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Usually you find that when you're in this position, you've got a lot more space to go forward. And don't forget to keep the foot active. Bring it back to center, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time you bend the right foot, open up the left leg, sit tall, then reach your left hand towards your left foot, and the right reaches towards that left foot as well. Again, side body stretch. You can look up, you can look down. And if you're finding a lot of space, make sure that the elbow is inside the knee, not outside. Bring it back to center, then reach forward. Remember, you can point the toes or flex the feet, whatever is comfortable for you, as long as your leg is engaged. And you're ready, come back to seated. We're going to cross our feet, or maybe go back to the diamond, whatever is comfortable. And we're going to give ourselves a few minutes of meditation, setting our intention for the day. Maybe picking a mantra that we're going to keep through the rest of the day. Going to take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Sit up tall, shoulders back and down, chin up. Take another deep breath in and a slow breath out. Palms up, resting on the knees. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Don't plan your day. Don't think too much. Let all the thoughts that come to your mind wander away. Thank you for joining me at the mat today. Hands to heart center. Deep breath in, and on an exhale, namaste.